Hi guys, if you've been here before, welcome back to the Gregorio Girls channel, and if you're new, thanks so much for checking us out. My name's Shauna, and today I have a tutorial on this look that I'm wearing right here. Today I use the Colourpop All I See Is Magic palette. This is what it looks like. And when I sat down to film, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't have any idea of what I wanted to do look-wise today, so it was a struggle. You'll see me struggle throughout the video, but I think, you know, it turned out pretty well. But anyway, I will stop rambling. Before we start this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook, like this video, and follow us on Instagram at Gregorio Girls Makeup. Using the Colourpop All I See Is Magic palette. Here's what it looks like. Sorry my camera is being super annoying today and not focusing. Sorry it's a little bit blurry. But first I think I want to go in with this pink shade right here. It's a matte shade, but it actually looks like it has some flecks of glitter and reflex in it as well. So I'm going to take that on my Morphe R37 brush, as I normally do, and start working that through my crease. Not entirely sure what I want to do today, so hopefully it turns out okay. And then next I'm going to dip into the shade right next to the first one we put down. I believe this is what you would refer to as mauve. I'm not entirely sure, but this dusty rose shade right here. I'm taking that on my Morphe M441 brush and just placing that a little bit lower. Okay, this really bothers me. I don't know if you can see that, but there's this patch on my eyelid that eyeshadow does not like to blend on. It does not like to stick. It always goes on patchy. I don't know if anybody else has that problem or if it's just me, but I feel like that I'm the only one that this happens to, but it annoys me every time I do my makeup. I think I really like this color, so I actually kind of want to blow this out just a little bit more. So I'm just going to kind of keep dipping in and blending and dipping in and blending until it's a little bit darker. And then I just want to deepen up the look a little bit more with this dark, I guess this is kind of a burnt brown shade. It kind of has some warm undertones to it. And let's take that on our Morphe M433 brush. Okay, so even just putting that little bit on, it looks like it's not quite dark enough to deepen this look. So why don't we try this shimmery dark brown shade on the outer corner. I'm going to try and buff that into my crease. I don't always like to use shimmers in my crease and as transition shades, so we'll see how it turns out. But I think this is probably the darkest color and kind of what I'm going for this look. So we shall see. And I'm going to take that on my Morphe M321 brush first. So I'm going to just pack it on with this and then go in with a blending brush and try and blend it out. Alright, and then we'll try the Morphe M433. Just to see if we can lightly blend that. So I actually switched to my M506. I didn't really like how the 433 was blending it out, so I'm going to try this one. You can see that's not blending too well how I would want it to, which is to be expected. I don't expect true shimmer shades to really blend well in my crease, but we're gonna roll with it and just, you know, keep blending and hopefully make it work. So I packed a little more on and I'm just, again, continuing to blend this up, but I'm still kind of getting that harsh line, so I really want to try and make sure I can work that out. Now I'm taking a fluffier blending brush. This is the M573. And I'm just trying to blend out those edges. This color definitely got a little bit away from me, so hopefully this doesn't end up being a total catastrophe, but we'll just make it a bit of a smokier look. That's all. I'm going to go back in with that mauve shade on my M441 brush and just kind of work it around and make sure that color is still peeking through. And then I'll go in with that first shade, that pink color, make sure that's still on the outsides as well. Okay, so I think it might be time for us to cut the crease because these lines are looking super messy and just not well blended. And this video was not originally intended to be a cut crease video. I will do a how to do a cut crease tutorial, but I think this is just our last measure to save this look. So of course, to cut my crease, I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape. I always feel like I'm about to say Sharp Shape Tape and then I have to giggle because I'm immature, but I always feel like I get tongue-tied and I'm about to say that. So I'm going to take this on my Morphe M213 brush. So I'm going to see how this works for cut creases. Okay, so I really like this brush. If you're looking for a good cut crease brush, this just made it so easy. So it's, again, the Morphe M213. Definitely recommend this. For our lid shade, I'm going to go in with this pink sparkly shade or shimmery shade right here. I'm taking that on my Morphe M167 brush. You kind of have to like dig your brush into the color to get a lot of pigment to come out, so that's kind of annoying, but it is a pretty color. So next I'm going to dip back into this shade and put it right in the center of my eye. And put that right over this line right here just to help blend over it and make sure it's not, you know, harsh or anything like that. And then again with my pencil brush, my Morphe M321 brush, I'm going to dip back into this dark shimmery brown and pack that on the outer corner of my eye as well. Okay, and thanks for bearing with me. So now we're gonna do the bottom lash line, thank God. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the first transition color. I'm gonna take that on my E18 brush from Morphe, and I'm just gonna smoke that along my lash line. And don't be afraid to smoke it out pretty far. This clearly turned into a very dramatic look, so go ahead and smoke it out pretty far. And next we're gonna dip into this shade and smoke it probably about halfway across our lash line. And I'm just gonna take it on the same E18 brush. Actually, I lied, I'm gonna take it just on this brush from one of our Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. And I'm also not gonna stop halfway, I'm gonna take it all the way in. So I lied again. And then on that same brush, I'm going to dip into that brown shade again and just focus that on the very outer corner of my lash line. And then next, for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to dip into this shade right here. And I'm going to jump off camera really quick to apply some false lashes, and then I'll be back to finish up with lips. Okay, and the lashes that I use for today's look are the Ardell 105s. And to finish up today's look, I'm going to take the NYX Lip Lingerie in the shade Lace Detail. Okay, and that is it for this look. Thank you guys so much for just kind of struggling through this with me. Obviously, I hit a few bumps in the road, but I really do like the way the look turned out. As always, we really hope you enjoyed this video. Before you leave, don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video if you'd like to see more like this. Subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram at Gregorio Girls Makeup and like us on Facebook as well. Thank you again for watching, and we will see you in our next video.